Yes, the issue of a casino in this part of the state is still a very hot debate that's only going to get hotter this winter. Just last week, the Massachusetts Gaming Commission declared Wynn Resorts suitable to hold a gambling license for their projected $1.3 billion casino on the Mystic River in Everett. Now, the other competitors for that license, Mohegan Sun in tandem with Suffolk Downs, faces a February 25th vote in Revere. Now, a state panel will decide later this year who wins the high-stakes battle to open a casino in eastern Massachusetts. To tell us more about his vision of what a casino brings to the table is Everett Mayor Carlo DeMaria. Buenos dias. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Okay, I want to get right to it because I'm only giving you 6 minutes.
Okay.
For those who don't know the exact specifics of this, give us a brief overview of the scope of this project and what it looks like. We saw a rendition, but what's your vision of it?
The parcel of land has been a contaminated site for over 40, 50 years. Once Monsanto left it, relatively no one ever desired to do anything there. It abuts the town of Charlestown and Boston. It's a highly contaminated site. So a casino is probably the only thing that really could probably go there that will generate that many jobs and taxes and really clean up that site. That has been leaching into the Boston Harbor for years. We're finally going to clean that property, restore access to the waterfront, build a waterfront park for our residents. People have never been able to get to the water ever. Now
because of that.
Because we've been landlocked from the water. Now we'll hopefully build this hotel on the water with this beautiful scenic park with bike paths that'll connect us all the way to Boston, to Allston, Cambridge, and to Somerville. It's the pros here outweigh any of the cons that come with a facility of this magnitude. And for people out there, in the state of Massachusetts, they really should take a deeper look into the site and see how badly contaminated this site is and how much money is going to be taken to clean up this site and restore it back to its original state. And that's, I think, the biggest thing here, that this is a dirty piece of land that's going to be cleaned, and we're going to have some viable jobs and access to the waterfront.
You keep talking about some of the jobs and the thing. Can you give me some specifics on what you're looking at in terms of jobs, permanent jobs, and a boost to the economy? What are the numbers that we're looking at?
We all know that Casino Anywhere is going to generate jobs in the casino. For us, it's 4,000 permanent jobs, 3,700 construction jobs, but it's all the other jobs that come with it. We're not connected to the transportation system in Boston. It's the water taxi shuttle service to help the convention center. That convention center, why isn't it taking off as good as it should be? A, lack of hotels. B, nothing really to. There's great things to do in Boston. Imagine having a guy like Steve Wynn with his casino having a water taxi shuttle service from the convention center coming over to the Monsanto site, and it just makes our city of Everett connected to Boston. More hotels. We just did a whole zoning overlay of this area, 1.8 square miles of land that is really right now could use a better use, and we're thinking more hotels, connect us to Boston.
We're taking a look at this. Take a look at this. This is what it's going to look like, right? What are we looking at exactly? That's Mystic River right there.
That's the mall of the river that comes right from the Boston Harbor, the Mystic River there. The hotel's right on the water with that river walk going around it, the scenic park. That the smaller buildings coming out, jetting out to the water, all retail shops, restaurants, other sources of entertainment. The hotel.
And how big is the hotel? What are we looking at?
500 rooms right now.
Wow.
500 rooms, building on the water. We were able to get a municipal harbor plan out of this. We did a whole new zoning here to encourage more new growth down in this area. I encourage all residents of Massachusetts to take a deeper look. This guy can bring, the state legislator wants someone who can bring outside dollars. He can bring people from Latin America, Asia, all over. They follow his brand. And then with having it right in Boston, you can walk from this site to Boston in 2 seconds.
All right. I want to take a picture because you've already gone through the referendum process.
Right.
What was the message that you got from the residents of Everett last June? You did this through a local referendum.
We did. We held about 10 or so community meetings, and the residents overwhelmingly voted about 86.9% in favor of this. They also have seen nothing happen since Monsanto left. I don't know, maybe 40 years ago. I don't know the exact date. We've had relatively no use here of this property, so they wanted something to happen. They saw that this is probably the best thing we're going to get here on this site.
All right, you've been talking about a lot of the Commonwealth residents in the region. specifically for your people? We just saw some of the pictures of people who voted for this. What are some of the benefits of the community host agreement? Some of the specifics that's going to really benefit the city of Everett?
$30 million upfront to the community, $20 million in taxes, $5 million in mitigation for police and fire, $250,000 community enhancement fund. So you think of us, our taxes we have to raise in the city of Everett is about $86 million. This year is about $84 million. This one deal, not including hotel and meals taxes, will give us over $30 million a year. That's more than 1/3 of our city budget. Residents are going to see a decrease probably in taxes if we don't, inflate the budget. A decrease in taxes, commercial and residential, and also we'll see an area that's been totally desolate in this area. We have scrap yards and used car lots. That's pretty much what we have in maybe the power plant, the butt end of Boston. So they're going to see a transformation in this whole area. Not only will we get the taxes and the jobs from the casino, but what happens to this whole area is 1.8 square miles of land that can be more hotels, more restaurants, more shops.
Doing a good job. You got 1 minute left. You've done a great job. I'm going to ask you the last quick question. What's next on your end as the mayor? What's in your power to do? What are we going to be seeing you in the next couple of months?
I've been contacting other mayors and managers throughout the area, trying to tell them, take a look at the Win Everett plan. This is what the legislator wanted. This is what the governor, the reason why the governor signed the bill. They want someone to succeed. Steve Wynn is a person who will succeed. He's run successful operations in Las Vegas and China, and he's the only guy who has that rate. And why we want to give business to a Connecticut firm? We're building casinos in Massachusetts to take all those residents who've been going to Connecticut to stay in Massachusetts, and now we're bringing a Connecticut businessman into the area. I think it's wrong.
All right, you did well with your 6 minutes.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, keep
Appreciate
it. We'll see what happens in a few months.
Yes.
All right, Mayor of Everett, Carlo DeMaria. All right.